Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Tea Time. So, get cozy, get your cup of tea, and let's chat a little bit. As you can see, I tried a different opening, so if that's not working, let me know. Um, I do want to talk about something really important, and I do apologize for yesterday not posting anything. Just crazy day, and today is going to be even crazier. So, eek. Well, just some housekeeping things out of the way. I did get everything straightened up with the company that I'm doing my live streaming, or yeah, the thing I'm doing my live stream through. So starting tonight, I'll be back on track for live streaming. So tonight's Wednesday. I will be either doing Hearthstone, which I haven't played since October anyway, or it's going to be a visual novel. Most likely a visual novel because I still have to make it through Always Remember Me. Haven't got that far into it, and I just want to keep going. See if I can get Aaron back and remembering me again. But what I want to talk about today is something that's not that is really isn't that big of an issue, but it's something that I've seen multiple times said by different people, and that's a nostalgia factor. I will be doing another PS2 memories video here today. Actually, I'm going to be shooting it today, getting it uploaded by, and it's probably going to go up as soon as this one's up. But anyway, a nostalgia factor is the factor that something looks better in comparison because of the way you viewed it when you were younger, or because of the way society viewed it when it was younger. And a lot of people have it. It's not something that goes away, and you can actually see it when games are re-released today, or people are talking about certain games today. You can certainly notice my nostalgia factor when I talk about some of the PS2 games that I do when I'm talking about where I was when I first played this game and who I was playing it with, and all those things actually come into play when you're talking about a nostalgia factor. Sometimes it can make shows that you watch when you're younger a lot better in comparison than it is today. A good example of that is a lot of cartoons look better look better back then than they do today, but your nostalgia factor goes, all these shows are really good. For me, an example of that is one of my favorite cartoons, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. I own both DVDs that came out, or DVD sets that's come out, and I really want to get the. I think there's a couple more. There might be another DVD set that I have to get. I'm hoping, because I don't think there. I think it was more than that. And just rewatching a lot of the episodes, I'm like, oh my god, I remember this episode. I remember this episode, but I don't remember it looking so bad, or I don't remember the voices sounding that bad. Because inherently, you're going to think of everything that you love a lot better than what it was. For the longest time, my favorite movie has been The Crow. Brandon Lee's last film. It was poignant with the way they depicted death and what they had to say about death in the long run. Does that movie still hold up? In a lot of ways, it does. But my nostalgia factor for it just increases the how it's shown. I mean, I can point out a whole bunch of flaws in that movie now, and it might make for an interesting topic someday. But maybe I'll do that at some point. Go back to movies I love and point out some of the flaws, or. But I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to become like a critic. I might have to though. We'll see. But a lot of times the nostalgia factor will help, and will actually help you remember something better than what it was. Like and I mean that's all really a nostalgia factor is, and a lot of reviewers have to take that into account when they're reviewing something, especially if it's a game or something that's been re-released. You know, how much is it? How much does the your past influence, future releases? I have a fondness for Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games, and like I said, one of my main series is a PS2 memories. So I have fondness of PS2 games. But why? Why not have fond memories of 360 games or PS3 games? Well, the answer is that is I've actually played a lot of the, PS2, GameCube, Super Nintendo, Nintendo games. That's why I don't have a particular fondness for like Sega Genesis either. It's what I grew up with, and for that kind of stuff, I'm gonna have the nostalgia goggles on when I'm playing it. I'll be like, this looks bad, but I really love this game. Same thing goes with like music. I have a lot of musics. If you want to go to my music playlist on this channel, go ahead and look at those. But you'll see there's a lot of bad songs on there. There's a lot of songs on there that you'll be like, she actually listens to that? Yeah, I do. And it's mostly because of the nostalgia factor. It colors, and I like to listen to those songs sometimes. Spice Girls. I get made fun of sometimes when I go, I have a Spice Girl song or a Hilary Duff song on my iPod. But it's the nostalgia factor for me that why it's on there. I mean, there's not much to say about nostalgia factor, so I'm just gonna end this now because I really don't have much more to say. And I will talk to everybody later. And like I said, I'll probably be back in a few minutes with my memories video. So I will see everybody in probably tomorrow. Goodbye.